welcome to today's video. I am super excited for this one. Today's video is actually inspired by two of my favorite YouTubers, muchelleb, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and Ashlyne Eaton. Both these channels, they do these things called life admin days, where basically it's a full day where you take the time to do those little tasks that you always end up pushing to the side, things that don't really need to be done in the moment, but when they are done, you feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders. You feel like your life is a little bit more organized and on track. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to insert a little screenshot here of the list I have on my phone of things that have just been accumulating over the past few weeks that I would really like to get done. Things like taking out my cardboard, taking in the bottles, mailing my sisters some photos from the wedding, calling some companies to cancel some credit cards and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited to finally check all these things off my list today, get my life a little bit back on track and take you along with me. If you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button down below. Let me know in the comments if this is something you want to see more of. This is the kind of content that I love to consume and I love to watch. So I'm excited to kind of dive into it and get my life a little bit back on track. So first things first, I'm going to check off the list is putting some Drano in our bathroom sink. The water is starting to collect when you leave it on too long. So when I'm washing my face or brushing my teeth or whatever, the sink starts to fill up with water. So that's no fun. We're going to pour some Drano in there. You're supposed to let it sit for 15 to 30 minutes before you pour hot water down the sink. So at least after I do this, I can move on to some other tasks and then go back to it. So yeah, first things first, let's Drano the sink. I'm gonna start by taking this part out. Do. Sorry if it's a little loud out here. I live on a main street and there's always cars going back and forth, so I'm not even sure if you can hear me or if I'm even going to use these clips. But I'm sure you could hear my cat screaming in the background. He wanted to come outside. We have these railings and this mesh setup, but he's a smart cat. He's figured out how to get on the other side of the mesh. So he's not allowed out here unsupervised. So I'm just sitting out here taking a little break for a second, even though I just started the day. But yeah, it's also the day after Mother's Day today when I'm filming this. So I do have plans to go hang out with my mom for lunch later. We didn't go yesterday just because I worked yesterday and it was probably insanely busy anywhere we wanted to go. So I'm probably gonna head over there in a little bit here. I'm gonna try and get as much done before I head over there as possible. There's a few things I can do along the way, like taking my bottles in, dropping off donations, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna let my cat have a little bit of time outside so he can chill out and get some of his energy out, and then we'll get right back to it. So the next thing I'm gonna try and get done before it's time to pour hot water down the sink is to just clean off the front of my fridge. Lots of people have a bowl or an inbox station where they drop their mail or incoming things that they don't feel like dealing with right away. My fridge is where mine goes. This little clip here has 10 pieces of paper on it. It is barely holding on for dear life. So yeah, I'm gonna take everything off of the fridge. I feel like that's probably the best way to do it. And then kind of go through everything, see what needs to stay on the fridge, see what needs to get dealt with, what needs to go, what needs to get filed, all of that fun stuff. I'm probably just gonna put this in a time lapse because it's really not that exciting. It's just papers and mail and Fruit Loops, apparently. Okay, so to y'all, it might not look that much better, but I promise you it is. There was 60 papers on here that I ended up taking off. I could probably move some stuff from the top of the fridge down to the bottom of the fridge so it wasn't so cluttered, but I kind of like it like this. I love having my kind of vision boards right on the fridge. So this was the one I made for all of 2022. And then this one is just for April to June. It's pretty much the same thing, just kind of different vibes, different quotes to live by. This one is my favorite. And yeah, I thought I would show you. It's cute, mostly just for fun. This is like a little thing at the gym, but you know, we just don't always need to see that part. What are you doing out there, mister? What are you doing? So while I'm waiting for the water to boil to pour down the sink, I thought I would sit down and make a few phone calls. These tasks are definitely the ones I end up putting off for weeks and weeks and weeks until it's like very dire. So I have the bank to call to cancel one of my old credit cards I haven't used in forever. I also have like a savings bond thing I need to figure out. You know, I got money waiting there for me that I could take out. Need to figure out how to do that. The name on my savings bond isn't my legal name, so that's probably going to be a whole situation. Hopefully we can figure it out. And then I also have to call my doctor and get a refill for my Zolofts. I'm not sure if she wants to have like a sit-down appointment to talk about kind of like how things are going before giving me a refill, but I really hope not, because I only have like 5 days left, so I kind of need them. But yeah, I'm going to sit down, hopefully crank out at least one of those things before the water is boiling. I can hear it right now starting, so I should probably get a move on. Look at this guy. This is exactly why he's not allowed out there without supervision. Hey! Oh shit. What did you do, Nico? My cute melon. Oh my god, this thing is dying. Oh my god. Sorry, Mom. So cleaning the sink definitely did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. It's definitely more clogged than Drano can help, I guess. So it did help a little bit, but we're definitely gonna have to take the pipe off underneath the sink and unclog it and do all that fun stuff. But that's disgusting, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'll let my husband do it when he feels like doing it. Like I said, the Drano worked a little bit. It's draining now. I can actually wash my face without feeling like I'm trying to have a bath in the sink. So yeah, I called the bank, got that figured out, closed my account. It was actually really easy. The lady was super sweet. She was like, yeah, there's been no activity on your account in like the past 5 years. And I was like, yeah. So obviously I'm not using it. She was super nice. Yeah, I am going to check a few things off the list now. Did the Drano in the sink. I cleaned off the front of the fridge. I called and closed my bank account. One of the other things I can do at home is pull down all my spring and summer clothes. But my husband's actually napping right now in our bedroom, so I don't want to go in there and start pulling a bunch of stuff out of the closet. So I'm gonna kind of move on the things that I have to do to get out of the house, sort of. I have a few film photos to mail to my sister who lives in another province from my wedding. So I'm gonna quickly do that. And then I got to get all of my bottles together. I want to take in the recycle. We live in an apartment, so they don't really have any place to store our bottles and cans and stuff. They just accumulate very fast. And we only have like 3 or 4 bags to bring in, which only ends up being like $6 or $7. But it's kind of overflowing our laundry space. We're gonna do that. And then I also would like to take our cardboard downstairs. We have a little corner in our dining room where we kind of just throw all of our recycle in our cardboard, and it's kind of a big mound now. It needs to be broken down and taken outside. So I'm gonna start kind of doing those things. I really feel like I need another coffee. I've already had 2 today, so I probably don't need another coffee. I probably need water and food. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start by getting the letter to my sister all figured out, get a stamp on it and her address on it and everything. And then, these are the 2 chores I was really not looking forward to be honest. But they need to be done. And it's gonna feel so much better when it's done. The bottles are starting to smell like bottles. And the cardboard's it's just too much. I'm trying to hype myself up to do these things I really don't want to do. So here is our corner. I feel like I made it sound a lot worse than it actually is. Very obvious that we like root beers and frozen pizza. It is what it is. But I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna break all the boxes down properly, hopefully fit them all in this box so I can carry it out effectively, efficiently, whatever the correct word is. Let's do it. I don't want to, but we're gonna. Let's go. So don't ask me why I'm taking the stairs instead of the elevator, because I really don't know. I'm so out of shape, y'all. We made it. The 4th floor. Oh my God, yes. I'm also starving. I should probably eat something. It's only like 10-ish in the morning, but I've been up since 6 and I haven't eaten anything. I'm going to lunch with my mom in like an hour or so, so I don't want to eat anything too crazy. I'll probably just have like a sandwich or cereal or something. I'm feeling both motivated and also very tired at the same time. I'm not sure if this is how these days are supposed to go. Whenever I watch these videos, they're like, oh, I feel so much better. I feel so motivated to get things done. And I'm like, like it's getting done. I feel good. I feel different. No, not really. Maybe we'll see how I feel at the end of the day. Honestly, I'm just kind of delaying leaving the house until my mom's ready to go for lunch. So I can kind of do it all in a round trip, take out the bottles, drop off a Goodwill donation, which is in turn gonna make me want to go into Goodwill. So maybe I should leave right away. Then I can have time to look around in Goodwill while my mom is at work still. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my ice water after my long trek up the stairs. Not being overly dramatic at all. So yeah, the next time you see me, I will be pulling bottles out of the laundry room. So I'm kind of realizing now that it's going to be a little bit more of a task than I thought it would be to get all the stuff into my car. There's 5 bags of bottles, which is fine. I also have this bag of donations to take to Goodwill, so I'm probably gonna have to make multiple trips down the stairs to my car. But we're so close to finishing the list. We're so close. But before I haul all that stuff down to my car, I think I'm gonna quickly call my doctor's office and try and get a refill on my prescription quickly. There's usually huge wait times to get in to see my family doctor, so hopefully they can just give me a refill, or I can speak to a nurse or something, because my medication's been fine. I don't need any changes or adjustments or anything, so hopefully it's quick. Hopefully I can just go pick them up. Today would be nice, but as long as I can pick them up by the end of the week, I should be fine. My mom is still at work for like another half an hour-ish probably, so I have some time to kill before I have to head up there. We're back doing the stairs again. This counts as my workout for the day. I hope y'all know that. How many flights of stairs did I do today? Don't know, don't care. My legs are on fire. So I'm back in my car after the bottle depot. I got $15. I actually got like $19.65 or something like that, but I just tipped her the change because I don't feel like carrying around change. But I'm realizing now that I forgot both my donations for Goodwill, and I also forgot the letter to mail off to my sister. So those are two things on the list I plan to get done before I went to lunch with my mom, but I'm on my way there now, so they're just gonna have to wait. I did call my doctor about my refill though, and I actually have to call my pharmacy and get them to fax over a thing, but my pharmacy is closed today, so I'm just gonna have to do that tomorrow. That's one thing that's not gonna get checked off today, but that is fine. I'm just gonna head off to my mom's now and go for lunch, and then I'll check back in with you guys later. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep going after lunch. We'll see what my energy levels are like. I did stop and get a Slurpee, even though it's kind of cold out today and it was a little bit snowing. That's why my tongue is blue. I'm gonna head off to my mom's now. Not really sure where we're going out to lunch. It's kind of her choice. It's for Mother's Day, so I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Maybe show you where we go to lunch if we go anywhere fun, and if not, I'll see you later.
She had to phone me back and tell me that she got the hash browns for the county.
I just got back home from the mall with my mom. I had so much fun just hanging out with her, eating lunch, just hanging out. So I'm gonna pull up the list of things I wanted to get done today again, and we're gonna check off taking the bottles out, taking out the cardboard, and also calling my doctor. I'll have to add calling my pharmacist to tomorrow's to-do list, I suppose. But we're gonna move on. Before I go mail that letter to my sister, I did want to show you guys what I got from the mall. I got my friend a Mother's Day gift, and by the time I post this, she's already gonna have received it. So I thought I would just show you what I got her. So I went to the mall to get this book. This one is so stinking cute. The pictures, so cute. She really wanted that, so I got that. And then I just got her a few things just for herself. This little eyeshadow palette. I got bath salts, this little tiny travel lotion from Bath & Body Works, and a nice body spray. So that is cute. I'm gonna throw it inside this little bag that is not at all Mother's Day-y whatsoever. And yeah, hopefully I can give that to her in the next couple days. I did want to see her today, but I spent a lot more time with my mom than I thought I was going to, and I just didn't get time today. So hopefully I'll see her early this week and we can celebrate Mother's Day while it's still somewhat relevant. After I put all this stuff in the bag, we're just going to head out for a walk to the post office. There's one super close to us and I really just don't feel like driving anywhere, so I'm definitely not taking my Goodwill donations in today. That will just have to be added onto another list for another day. But yeah, I am excited to go for a walk. It's actually still quite nice out. It's a little bit windy, so I'm probably gonna throw a sweater on instead of this jacket. Get her gift together, and then we're gonna head out. Cheers! Ah. You gonna tell the people what we just seen on our walk?
A dead bird.
The heck?
Yeah, that was gross.
We just got home from our walk to drop off the letter. We got Starbucks, and I am ready to check off the last thing on the list for today. This has actually been on my list of things to do since 2018, which says a lot. I do have a Canadian savings bond, and it actually matured a very, very, very long time ago when I turned 18. So it's time to take it out. The only thing is my name isn't spelled correctly on here, and I also don't have the bond certificate either. So there's a website on here it says you can go to if you don't have your bond certificate. So I'm going to take some time and look on the website and see if I can figure out what the heck I need to do to get more money, because that would be nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a couple minutes to do that, enjoy my Starbucks. And like I said, I think that's going to be the last thing on the list. Everything else that I didn't get done today is just going to have to get moved to a different day, unfortunately. But that's kind of how life admin days work. I'm so glad all the things that I've gotten done already, and I'm excited to check this one last thing off my list. Hopefully I can get it figured out and I don't have to continue this cycle of just pushing it to the next day. But yeah, I'm probably going to just, I don't know, time-lapse this, but it's just me staring at my computer, so that's kind of boring. Alright, so it turns out I have to call somebody, and this is what I was expecting but also dreading. So now I'm just sitting here like, do I do this right now? because reading this whole process, like I have to call this person, my grandmother might have to talk to this person, they're gonna send me some sheet in the mail, I gotta fill out and mail back. It sounds like a process. And I'd hate to end this video on a low note, but I might just have to because it's already almost 5 o'clock. I'm sure these customer service people are probably not 24-hour. It doesn't say that they are, so I'm assuming that they're not. So I think I'm just gonna close off the video here. We checked off mostly everything off of our list, so that's fun. I am very tired, but this day was very productive, and I'm glad I did it because I got so many things done that have been on my mind for a while now, and I didn't get everything done, but I got enough done to be proud of myself, and that's what counts. Considering I spent a few hours at my mom's today actually relaxing and having fun and having lunch with her, the day was very balanced. So it wasn't just work, 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 and that's nice. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. If you want me to make more like this, like I said in the beginning of this video, I love consuming this content. So it was fun to make something like this for once. I will try and post again next week. I really want to get on a weekly posting schedule, but really don't know what to post, and my life's been a little crazy lately, to be honest, but it's no excuse. I will try my best to see you guys next week. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye.